Mr. BVR Mohan Reddy. He's a founder of Scient and chairman of Nasscom.
Thank you very much for giving this opportunity for me to speak here. నాకన్నా ముందు మాట్లాడారు, చాలా చక్కగా మాట్లాడారమ్మా మీరు, చాలా చక్కగా పాడారు. అందుకన్నా మంచి ముఖ్యమైన విషయం ఏంటంటే పిల్లలకి మంచి సందేశాన్ని అందజేశారు. మీకు సభ తరపున నా ధన్యవాదాలు. Round of applause to Mr. Rajam. So Mr. Rajam also talked about the importance of education. That's something very dear to my heart. I will definitely throw a little more light onto it. So the fact that he runs a newspaper, in spite of the fact that it's making losses, itself reflects about his passion to do something good for this society. So let's give us a round of applause to him. So there were also young speakers who came and talked about a number of things ahead of me. So before I therefore open up a few of my thoughts, the big audience that's here, which is students, are very fortunate people. They're very, very fortunate people. Why am I saying this? You're fortunate for being born to your parents. You're fortunate for being born and got educated. You're all engineers at this point of time. And more importantly, the timing was perfect. You're born at a time when there is so much amount of change that's coming out. There's a very famous Greek philosopher, Heraclitus is called. And he said in the ancient Greek times that change was constant and human societies will constantly change over a period of time. That was much before Christ was born. But his saying is true today too. Human societies changed. But today we are in the mode and the model where the change is becoming much, much faster. And the predictability of change has come down. So three things. Change is constant. Velocity of change has increased. Predictability of change has come down. That is the society that we live in. But the pace of change, if you look at it, and this is all being driven by one thing called technology. Technology was not at this pace in the past. So what was the first industrial revolution all about? Can somebody volunteer to help me? It's all around steam. Steam got into power. Power got into many other things in life to us. That was the early part of the 18th century. It took almost 100 years thereafter the second industrial revolution to come by. And what was this all about? It's all about Ford Motor Company, Henry Ford coming out with this assembly line. How many of you are electronics engineers? Young lady, tell me about Gordon Moore's law. What is Moore's law?
Number of transistors placed in that increases within 2 years. We can place many transistors in that, so that there is no use of more space. Within the space they are inserted and the technology is increasing day by day.
What is your name?
Kavya sir.
Kavya. So let's give a round of applause to Kavya. Please sit down. Kavya, if you need a job, come back to me. That's an offer to you. So come and apply for a job with us and we'll make sure. Outstanding. So what did Gordon Moore teach us? That was way back in 1970s actually. Gordon Moore was the Chief Technology Officer of Intel Corporation. So what did Gordon Moore teach us is that he said every 2 years, what Kavya said is right, but I'll correct it a little better. What she said is right. Every 2 years, the number of transistors that can go onto a chip will double itself. So the density of the transistors will increase. Let me conclude by saying that I describe myself as past. What I see in front of my eyes is my future. So long as I see those shining eyes, smiling faces, I think my future and this nation's future is in safe hands. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I don't think my words are going to be enough for the lovely speech you've given us, sir. There are a lot of things that I think all of us are going to take back. That I think one of the most important things that at least I'm going to take back is all of us need to be the change to make the change. All right, I think he deserves another round of applause. He was very good, guys. There is a singer that is good at singing, and there is a performer who can do very well at stage. These guys are a mix of both. Awesome guys, very well done.
Thank you so much.
Myself, Mrs. Devika Bhatnagar, working as a training and placement officer in Krishnamurthy Institute of Technology and Engineering, where I can say proudly Rajam sir is our chairman, sir. And let me talk. We are very proud of you for that, sir. And as a trader and placement officer, I would like to say only few suggestions, my dear students or my dear friends, I can say. And nowadays, the trend is going on in such a way that you will not get placement just because of your technical skills. Technically, how sound you may be, but if you don't have soft skills, you will not get placements. There is a small quote: an educated man education is the best policy. Education is the best policy. An educated man is respected everywhere, irrespective of his age and then wealth. That's the best example, which is applicable to all the people who are the gurus, who train, and everything is going on. So that is why please take care of your education, as well as many people are saying that our universities are not providing the proper curriculum and they are not giving right teaching. As per the industry expectations, they are not giving anything. So ignore everything. You can change. You can improve yourself.
Who are getting the employment right now? Doctors, lawyers, plumbers. Immediate requirement వాళ్ళకి చదువుకుంటే ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్ వస్తుంది. ఎకనామిస్ట్ ఉన్నాడు, వాళ్ళకి ఎంఏ ఎకనామిక్స్ వాల్యూ లేదు, బిఏ ఎకనామిక్స్ వాల్యూ లేదు, బిఏ పొలిటికల్ సైన్స్ వాల్యూ లేదు. బికాస్ దాని బెనిఫిట్స్ చాలా లాంగ్ టర్మ్స్లో ఉంటాయి. అండ్ వాట్ ఐ మీన్ టు సే, there are so many problems and issues, and every time we are blaming students. No, students are the ultimate responsible. I will give one example. Let us take, as madam said, it is required to get a good employment. We need good communication skills. But ఒక టికెట్ కండక్టర్ ఉన్నాడండి, అతనికి ఏం కావాలి? ఓన్లీ టికెట్ చాలు. ఎక్కువ కమ్యూనికేషన్ అవసరం లేదు. లైబ్రేరియన్, అసలు ఆయన కమ్యూనికేషన్ అవసరం లేదు.
Actually, this should come from ourselves, and they are taking an initiation. We need to support them. I think this is the only problem in India. People won't support. Come on, guys, we are youth. We should encourage them. We are really privileged to have this. Let us prove that we are youth. Let us prove that this opportunity is really great for us. Let us give opportunity to everyone. Thank you. Thanks a lot for giving this opportunity, sir. Thank you. I'm inspired by you. I wish after 10 years I could be like you. And ma'am, one last thing. Don't run for money. Run for passion. Like we've been inspired by Batla sisters and team. We have applauded for them. Let others applaud for us. Let's run for passion. Thank you.
I'm hoping you'll also have a Metro India of your own someday. Rajam ma'am has another last message for all of us, and I promise this is last. She says this newspaper belongs to the young ones, to all of you, to the students for the paper, and paper for the students. With this, let's eat!